everybody! It is me, Race from TheArtDump. Welcome to part 9 of How to Draw Agent 3 from Splatoon 2. In this video, I hope that we'll be able to finish up the details. And worst case scenario, if we're not able to fit onto this video, then I shall make another video anyway. So yeah, let's get started. Now, for the tentacles coming out of her head, or hair, however you want to put it, I'm going to do those details. I'm going to show you those details more when we do coloring, because there's no outlined, and nothing's outlined in black with those kinds of details. So, yeah, I'll explain that more later. But, for the time being, this is mainly going to be clothing details, because like I was literally just talking about with the tentacle details, a lot of the details you can do better once we start our coloring, which will probably be in the next episode, so look for that. And before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see how to make a complete Agent 3 character. And on top of that, this is an animation channel, so you can also watch some cartoons every now and then. Alright, so here we go then. I think I want to start with clothing details. I was able to get a lot of these done when we were originally drawing, so that's nice. So let's see. Oh yeah, she has a stripe on her pants, so we're going to draw that in. And also, when you do details, you can also just do touch-ups as well. Because believe me, the more realistic it looks, I mean, obviously you want to have it so it looks cartoony, but, you know, also we want to have the illusion of a three-dimensional character. So yeah, I'll add more onto that part with shading, but back to the stripe. So it's really not all that difficult. We are just going to literally do that. The stripe is near her butt, so yeah. And the stripe over here with the angle this is at, you're not going to see the whole thing. You're really only going to just draw just a little bit there. But it's also curved, which is tricky for this angle. Not impossible, but it's especially tricky on pixel art for my pixel art peeps, because, you know, there's no round edges you can use. You just gotta, I don't know, you gotta try your best with this one. But if you can't get it, no worries, because, you know, it can be hard. I think I'm actually gonna leave it like this, mainly because I don't have any extra space. Well, I guess if you use the select tool, not the select tool, sorry. If you select the eraser tool, then you can erase some of the extra lines there. And I suppose that could help. I hope that works for you, because it's a little tricky on my end. Anyways, yeah, we got the stripe, so that's awesome. I think I'm actually going to make the stripe go all the way up to her pants here, because I'm looking at this picture and that's what it looks like. So yeah, I think that looks a lot better than before. So anyways, we got the pants. All the other things we can do with that are mostly just shading and coloring. But now we're going to go on to the vest. This is going to be a little tricky, so try to stay with me. So, there's going to be a white strap. Alright, oh my god, I just said strap. There's going to be a white stripe, sorry, on the vest, right here. And, yep. You're going to make the curve and come in a little bit And that's going to be closer to how it will actually look. Right then, so now we're going to work on the stripes, because there are stripes in her vest, because you know, it's a vest. And let's see here. I'm going to start right here. Then you want to make it curve, because the stripes are actually three-dimensional. So we're going to add that 3D effect though, and you're just going to hear me say this all the time. Shading, shading, shading. Because that is going to be really just what this is all about. Before you add the 3D effect though, and that's why I have a video literally just with the details, you want to make sure that you have your placement right, which is why we are doing this. We will come back to the 3D later. Alright, so you got a little stripe that goes under her arm a little bit. This part's really just self-explanatory. And this is a little tricky because you have a part of her vest that comes down like that, but then you have part of her vest that is like that. As long as you're paying attention, it's really not that bad, I suppose. But, like I said, as long as you're paying attention. So. Alright then. Alright. So. We got the stripe details here. And we're just going to add a little part of the stripe because with this angle, the stripe is facing this way. So we're really just getting a side view of what that stripe looks like. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Now we're going to add the details for the inside of the vest here because her arm is actually going inside at this part. So this isn't just, you know, something extra in the back. This is literally the inside of the vest. It's like I said, shading, shading, shading. Maybe that should be my new catchphrase. But anyways, we're going to add a little, like a very, it's not going to be a little, I suppose, but a very, very thin line. Like I said, if you're using pixel art, I feel bad for you because this will be really painful. But it looks a lot better, trust me. So, I'm going to double check this. But now we got the placement for the stripes. We're going to work on some of that 3D effect because if we have the drawing where it has a nice 3D effect to it, then it looks just astounding. Alright, so the stripes, they do come up a bit here. So it wouldn't be just right, it wouldn't just go to the end of her vest area here. It would actually go up. So I'm going to do some changes with that. And yeah, it does go. I'm going to erase this part here because it don't go overboard this part because this is a trick. This is the easy part to mess up on, but you want to make it look like it's going a little bit off of her vest because the stripes are also, like, you gotta consider them as materials of their own, but they're still part of the overall creation of the vest. And now I'm just gonna go to the eraser tool and I'm gonna erase this part a little bit and do the exact same thing. I'm going to just make it so it looks like it's going off the vest a little bit. And this part is actually pretty good. My only thing is it's a lot more straight because the Inkling's couture, the Inkling's clothes are very defined, so I want it to look, you know, defined. And besides that, I think that's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to change this part here. My eraser tool, you see I tend to adjust the pixel size a lot when I'm drawing because there's a lot of different styles to do it. So I'm going to have it, this is going to be part of the vest too. I'm zooming out to make sure that, okay, I know where this is going to be. So actually, you want to make this part bigger and then go dip a little bit, then come up, and same thing over here. Just follow that guideline, dip a little bit, come back up, and then I'm going to erase this part here because I did not catch that before. So it's important to make sure that you understand that and you understand those details. And I'm just gonna make this, I suppose this is kind of my own thing here that I'm adding to it because if you see a picture of Agent 3, her vest is like this scarf thing. It goes over her vest here, but I like it better when it's at this angle if it looks like, you know, like her shoulders up a little bit. She's like, alright, so that is the detail for her vest that we need to worry about right now. And let's see, we have about just under 2 minutes. So I'm going to just add some details quick to the scarf or see if there's anything I can add. And remember, even though these are tutorials on how to do it the way I'm seeing it, if at any parts of this video, if you ever feel like, you know, I wish that she had headphones instead, or I want her to be wearing a skirt or leggings, something like that, then you can definitely change that. I'm just trying to lay down a base for you guys so that you can get to the point that you want to be at. And so, anyways, back to this. I'm going to just make this detail a little longer here. And there's a small circle about right here. Circles, pixel art do not go together very well, but I'm going to try my best. That'll be our circle for right now. And yeah, detail-wise, that looks good for right now. And I'm just about out of time because I only have a few seconds left. And I don't want to make you guys feel rushed. So once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And look forward to part 10. I'll see you later. Bye!